Whether Robert Covington would be able to go tonight. He starts in Bojan Bogdanovic, Thaddeus Young, the former 70. He was not pleased with their performance, especially the inordinate amount of turnovers that they committed. And we are underway in Indianapolis. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers. Good defense by Bogdanovic to knock it away. Young in transition. And Ben Simmons has a little room service slam dunk.
Teammates are trying to figure one another out, even with some continuity.
There have been some new additions. And
part of this, Shine, too good for you.
Of course, they're going to have to use up a bunch of fouls to slow him down. Fultz with a nice spin move and
transition. Both can make the spacing clunky. Oh boy, Fultz off the bounce. That was nice.
Long two is back to the game against Boston, New York a week ago. Embiid wheeling inside, putting it on the deck. And here comes Simmons in transition. Saric inside, gets the layup. And he turns it over. Oladipo got the layup. Cut down on turnovers, but that one cashed into 2 points the other way. Simmons inside. Pleading for the foul. Won't get the call. Saric on the nice dime inside to Johnson. Philadelphia leading by 13. Simmons great in and out, and boom! Oladipo inside. And 28 times in that game against Brooklyn. Oladipo! They are too good, and back up court. The Sixers, Saric got stripped out of bounds.
Game, what was your take?
If you're mad about a guy trying to go for 50, don't let him get to 48.
Yeah, you just said what Jalen said.
And watched film for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, and we were done with film, and we were just still sitting there just talking about everything.
I think the stability too, Mark, that he's had here, and nice shot.
Pacers turn it over again. The Pacers have numbers. Oladipo inside, circus shot! He was at the practice facility here in Indianapolis the next day, and Nate McMillan. Yes.
And he does.
28 and 13 are his averages this year. Bullies inside for another buck.
It's about whether the starting lineup should stand pat, Mark.
Right. Embiid blocked the first one. Wilson Chandler all the way to the basket for the layup. They lead by 6. Doris, I ask you, where does the scoring come from now for the Pacers with Oladipo on the bench as Tyreke Evans? Just 1 of 3 from the field. Sabonis there to have his best to cut it to 1 or tie on a 3. A 7-0 run for the Pacers. Evans got it. And the Pacers with a chance to take the lead here. Oladipo still getting a breather. Evans for the lead. Chandler with the board. Well, Shamit's not shy.
All in college, but can go at the 1 or the 2 mark.
Yeah, we saw him, Doris, in the Las Vegas Summer League, and he really made a good impression. Looking out twice a day, going full court, lifting, doing sprints, going bowling at night, team dinners, doing a lot. Back the other way, Simmons, and he turns it over. Turner by himself.
Averages 6 feet. You are very predictable.
And a block at the rim. Chemistry that they've been lacking so far. And what do you make of Tyson Chandler, Doris, signing with the Lakers and joining them as Sixers? Oladipo off the screen. Nice hesitation. Embiid got stripped on his behind the back. Oladipo punching it home. It fits anymore is when he'll abandon it. And there is no timetable for that. We had the indication that it was pretty.
Well, let's see if Chauncey Billups' guy, the second best 2 guard, can do something. Yes, he can.
Yeah, he dimed up.
I got the info.
When he said that with us in the preseason, as Shamet drills the 3. Oladipo behind that screen now has a switch in his bag on Embiid. Embiid moving his feet. Tough shot, got it! He let his team know about it too in the ensuing days in practice. Good move by Turner. Better defensive play by Simmons. Simmons pretty deft defensively into the paint. And Turner with a little payback. Collison on the break. Embiid with the block.
It's a quality of shot. And this is the balance, right? Your good percentage versus playing at the pace.
Redick off the screen. Folks, if you see Redick on the court to start the third quarter, that is not something new. He regularly begins. Got to stop defensively. Saric going to try a three, and he drilled. Simmons kicks it back out to Saric, and he makes an.
And Muscala has been a nice addition for this group.
Little pick and roll game. Oh boy!
Challenge KD in his shooting pocket. He's one of the rare guys.
He probably feels like he's looking in the mirror a little bit.
It's an interesting lineup for Brett.
Fultz with the mid-range jumper, and it's pure. Or Simmons could have taken a pull-up, didn't. Shamet does him a favor. Out of Kansas City, Missouri, 26 pick overall. Out of Wichita State.
When your teammate's in trouble, Mark, what do you do?
Resets. Three. Butter. And a reset on the shot clock, down to 14, of course. Fultz with a nice crossover and punch. Now a switch. Embiid. Oladipo. Good defense by Embiid. Got the block. And in Florida, went to prep school there and on to Kansas after that. Covington with the jumper, good. Little pick and roll. Oh! He caught a body!
Hitting me, two-man game. One of the most feared defenders in the league, and Sabonis says, "You want me, Joel Embiid? Come get it, because I'm going to give it to you." Are you?
Joseph gets it back. And he drills the foul. Corey Joseph guarding JJ and Covington.
Battled him every step of the way like their head coach asked. And that's only free throw, number 4 for a guy who averages 10. And a nice little floater.
Oladipo still on the bench for the Pacers with 32 points. He sat down with about 2 minutes to go in the third. Covington back. Fultz on the attack again. And Embiid during that last commercial break. 11-point lead for Philadelphia. Bogdanovic. Fultz with good hustle, but it goes to the Pacers. And they've got numbers, a 5-on-4. Covington comes up the loose ball, and Embiid gets an easy one. Boy, that's big boy basketball down.
Plays where Amir Johnson has helped his team.
Good ball movement, the extra pass to Shamet. In the backcourt. Here's Redick. Saric got it. Saric pops open for 3. Whistle. They'll count the bucket. And Simmons on his bicycle. Through contact. And Luke Walton having a meeting with Magic Johnson recently. Covington with.
Guy goes undrafted out of college. Very little promise of an NBA career, but scrounges it out.
Bogdanovic finds Oladipo. The corner 3 is good. Oladipo inside. And Sabonis. The guy that Oladipo calls his trade brother. And a great play out of a defiant Sabonis with the board. Great find inside, and Turner lost the handle. And here's Joseph in transition. 3-ball, Bogdanovic, yes! Here's Oladipo against Saric, got the mismatch. 3 on the way! Working that 3-point line, got it off. And it's going to be a real uphill climb now, and that should do it. The lead up to 9. No theatrics and heroics tonight. Road win of the season.